You'll never be good enough for this science fair, boy.
Says Mr. Hutchinson, science teacher of Simpleton High School.
It's crazy. He's on every student's bad side, all the way from the goth bullies to the cool cheerleaders.
They all hate Mr. Hutchins.
A true villain.
He is a bad guy, and he does it all in the name of science.
He's an evil scientist working at a school. It's crazy. Evil Mr. Scientist. Evil Mr. Scientist.
He makes all the students pissed.
Evil Mr. Scientist. He finds a rat in his little lair. He gets its legs and he gets them splayed there. Then he does his freaky experiments. He's not a lady and definitely not a gent.
Volcanoes and constellations, those are too simple for the Hutchins. Yes, he hates them. His experiments to die are much more experimental. They are so crazy, oh, you do know they're mental.
Evil Mr. Scientist. Yeah, yeah. Evil Mr. Scientist. Yeah, yeah.
Just like a snake he hissed.
Yeah, yeah. Evil Mr. Scientist. Yeah, yeah. Found a dead body on the floor. Asked Mr. Hutchins, what's it for? He said, a new Igor. A creepy little henchman that grades all our tests. Ooh, he's so nasty, Mr. Henshin's a nest.
He said it's time to dissect a frog, go on the table. But when I saw what was on there, I wasn't able. It wasn't a frog, it wasn't a hog. He went to each of our homes and put on our dogs.
Evil Mr. Scientist. Yeah, yeah. Evil Mr. Scientist. Yeah, yeah. Evil Mr. Scientist.
Yeah, yeah, he's so evil. He's an evil Mr. Scientist.
Yeah. I had a boyfriend, he was mine. Then Mr. Henders died. He turned that boyfriend into a real Frankenstein. The scientist, not even the monster. He subterfuged him. It was awful.
It was Monsters, Dr. Frankenstein.
Monsters,
not Frankenstein, Doctor.
Monsters, Dr. Frankenstein, not Frankenstein's
Frankenstein
monster. Evil Mr. Scientist, Monsters Frankenstein. Evil Mr. Scientist, Monsters Frankenstein.
I had a mom that had a spill down the stairs. And then he took her body, yes, he took it without a care. He fed her a potion, did, and turned her into a Dr. Jekyll. Instead, he kicked her down the stairs again.
Evil Mr. Scientist, yeah, yeah. Evil Mr. Scientist, yeah, yeah.
Evil Mr. Evil Mr.
Evil Mr. Evil Mr.
Evil Mr. Evil Mr. He's an evil Mr. Scientist. Yeah, yeah. A 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Musical Monday, Musical Monday.
Please, students, don't get pissed.
From this evil science teacher, scientist. Musical Monday.
Hello and welcome back to Musical Monday with Zach, Caleb, and Shae at Improv Broadway. I'm Zach.
Shae.
Caleb.
And we're at Improv Broadway. You just heard the first song from this incredible musical called Evil Science Class, the musical.
You know why that was so fun for me?
What?
Have you guys heard Mickey Mouse's Halloween songs? I think I've shared it. This is like one of my few things that I'm like, you gotta listen to, because Mickey Mouse has a song that's like, which is which? It's driving me insane.
So a little background on Shae's childhood. She was able to listen to like 3 CDs and 2 movies her whole life. So she thinks those things are really good, but it was just like relative to what she was exposed to.
Yes.
It was just like, well, of course that's better than, gosh, I don't know.
Yes.
Saturday's Warrior?
Yeah. But truly, those Halloween songs, they're a fun time. There's not enough Halloween songs, right?
Yeah.
You guys know.
Or ones that have
Agreed.
stuck. Ones that have like really
Yeah.
like, we've been playing the same 12, like Monster Mash and
Yeah.
Thriller,
Yeah.
although that's classic,
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
We need new, good, hooky Halloween songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Really Christmas songs, too, if you think about it.
Yeah, I've been rocking out to a Spotify playlist I've been building based on the vibe of Over the Garden Wall.
Oh, cool.
It's really good.
Such a good show.
That's
good.
so
I'll
cool.
share it.
But let's dig into the musical. So there's an evil scientist named Mr. Hutchins who is foisting his evil experiments upon
That's
his
right.
students.
It's like the Bailey School Kids. You know, it's like, is my janitor a vampire?
Yeah.
But in this, it's like, there's no question.
Yes.
It's
My
like-
science teacher is an evil
It
scientist.
is an evil scientist.
Yeah.
No doubt.
So the novelization of this is really short. Is he? Uh-huh. Yeah, next one.
But this is what those chapter books never explore, is what if they are? Then what the heck? There's just a monster loose in the schools?
Yeah, it's not about
preying
the
on
mystery
kids?
anymore. It's about
Yeah.
the danger.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the students are tricky because they gotta pass this class to get out of Simpleton High.
Yeah.
But he's so evil that his experiments that he's making them do are ethically questionable.
And none of the parents believe them. They're like, he looks so cool in that lab coat.
And they
And he does look really
He
cool.
does look
like,
cool.
That's
looks
true.
cool.
And they say, Mr. Henderson, what's going on? He goes,
Hutchins.
like Einstein. And they're like,
Like,
smart
what
guy.
a silly scientist.
What a silly
Look at
scientist.
his crazy hair. He rides a
He's not
skateboard
an
to work.
evil scientist.
Yeah,
He's a silly
He doesn't seem
scientist.
evil at all. He seems silly.
And they're like, Mom, Dad, he took our dogs from outside and made us do autopsies.
And then he
on
goes,
them."
you know what else I took? Got your nose. Oh. And they're like, he's so silly.
And then he
Yes.
goes and he puts it in his jar of noses in
Yes.
his office.
So
And
this
then
next
it's-
song is a
He
parent.
really takes their noses.
This next song is a parent-teacher conference, and the students are trying to expose Mr. Hutchins, but Mr. Hutchins is cleverly and slyly tilting everything
Yes.
they say.
I wonder who plays that character. Is it a
It was a
guy
pretty
or a
female
girl?
energy.
Really?
Mr. Hutchins had a pretty female
remember.
I could be
know
convinced
about
one way or
that.
another. What did he think, Shae?
I just don't know if it'll be all that clever if it's more female energy. It might seem desperate. Might really go in the desperate
That's
direction.
right. So
Yeah.
there's a high school senior named Veronica Blue.
Spit it out.
I was gonna say Blue Joe.
And
Blajo.
that's exactly what it is.
Veronica Blajo.
That's why you were gonna
Why
say
did my
that.
brain think? I mean, why did the playwright write that? Veronica Blajo. She has to take this class to
that bad.
graduate. Okay, well, I'm glad. I'm glad no one thinks it's bad. And she's like, Mom, see, he made us do X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
But Mr. Hutchins is tilting it and winning over the parents. In this song,
Let's figure out the title.
yeah, we don't have to
later.
title it now.
We don't have to title
title
down.
ourselves down. All right, let's hear it. Unnamed song. Mr. and Mrs. Blajo, I'm really grateful that you showed. It's a pleasure to have Veronica in my class. Now she says she has a couple complaints, and I hope that together we can paint the true story of our class time here in school. The floor is yours.
Mother and father, I've got a lot of complaints. 'Cause Mr. Henderson is so disgusting, it makes me want to faint.
Please don't
Look under his trench coat, you'll find dead bodies that got to bloat. A little tiny deer that he stuffed in his front lapel, that's weird.
We're teaching about the little movie Little Bambi, and I wanted a prop in class. Isn't that funny? Could have just done a picture about a bloated deer corpse. Ha! Ain't it a gas? Any other complaints, dear?
What's he hiding? Can't you see he's confiding in the dark netherworld? He's got a Satan circle right there. Mother and father, it feels like you just don't bother. You go out of state to England, leave me here to fend for myself.
This star, why, it's a golden star. Your daughter's a star in my class, so I gave her the golden star.
What's he hiding? What's he hiding? Mother and father, I wish that you would listen here. He's got two eyeballs in the back of his head. Just look with one little gander, and I promise that you won't want him to teach here any longer.
I absorbed my twin in the womb, and my head didn't have any room, so it plopped those peepers right back there. And it's useful cause I can see your daughter here and there. She's a little troublemaker here in class. She's always holding up her hands and she likes to ask, can I use the restroom? Can I leave the class? And I said, just like the bloated deer, that's really a gas.
I go to the restroom to escape his gross claws. And fine, I'll take him down, no matter how many laws I have to break. I will rake you across the coals. I will find you till I'm wholly thrust down to my grave.
I think this is a perfect time. I want to propose an extra assignment, a teacher's aid. You know I needed to find a special person, a student of class, to help me with my next project. May I ask? I just need her to stay with me till midnight on a blood moon on All Hallows Eve. Do I have your permission? Can you sign right here? It's gonna be so great, I believe. I'm not hiding anything.
What is
I'm
he
not hiding anything.
What is
I'm
he
not hiding anything.
What is
I
he
just see something special in your daughter.
Oh no, they're signing parental consent all my life to him.
Thank you.
Mother, that's an insane.
Pleasure doing business with you.
No, it's such a crazy disclaimer. What is that called? What is that called at the
Caveat?
beginning? No, disclosure.
Disclosure.
What a crazy disclosure agreement! Is that what it's called in school?
Could be.
A
When you have to
disclaimer?
sign.
A waiver?
A waiver?
No, it's like, you know when you sign the syllabus?
Oh,
There's
disclosure.
like another word for it. It is disclosure,
Yeah, I think
right?
so. Sounds right.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Yeah, and so poor Veronica Bluejoe is signed her rights away, and she has
She's
to.
the Igor now.
She's his Igor.
Her mom did.
Her mom did.
Her parents did.
They signed on the dotted line.
Crazy. What a crazy school contract.
Mm-hmm.
Government. Am I right?
Government.
Yeah.
Public
but
school.
the the good thing about Veronica, she has such a good attitude. That she can find the beauty in every school project.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they work together at the closing number.
It's kind of a platonic Beauty and the Beast situation.
Yeah, for the science fair.
Yeah.
And their project was to create new life.
Not the old-fashioned way.
Not the old-fashioned
like,
way.
Petri dishes,
Yes.
microwaves, sewer buckets.
Yeah.
Because what she realized is all he wanted all along was a daughter of his own.
Yeah, and they make that out of Petri dishes sludge.
Yeah.
dissected dogs.
Dissected dogs, dissected frogs.
Bloated deer corpses.
The bacteria from Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they show off Mr. Henderson Hutchins's creation at the student school fair.
And this is a song from, well, I don't know if we want to do this one, but one of them is from the judges going across and grading all the projects. That's one we could hear.
I think the one I want to hear is while they're grading, they said, well, the true mark of a daughter is the conversation between father and child. So if this really is your daughter, then prove us that you love each other.
Right.
Yeah, so the sludge comes rolling out of the test tube.
Yeah.
And then we see this beautiful duet.
Do you want a title for this one? I see.
Oh, do you have one?
Um,
Do you have it? Do you remember?
I think it's called Papa Dearest / Daughter Dearest. I knew I loved you when you slipped out of the petri dish. I knew I loved you forever. I knew that finally it'd come true, my wish. I had tried every other way to have a daughter of my own, but they all failed, until this young girl came into my life and helped me dump you into a pail. So now I have checked off my list the last thing that a scientist craves. I love you, daughter dearest.
Sugar and spice and everything nice, that's definitely what I am not. Grease, bones, and dirt, and everything that hurts, that's what I am, like it or not. I'm a sludge monster that you'd find in the bottom of a waste bin, but that doesn't mean that I won't give all that I can give. I'll be the best petri dish daughter that could ever be expected from an evil scientist father. I'll clone myself 1,000,000 times, and I'll become immune to poison and Lyme disease. Is that what you want from me, Daddy? Or should I call you Master?
You don't have to call me that, you can just call me Dad. In fact, if you call me Master, I think that would make me sad. Cause I don't want a servant, I just want me and her, and to go to Danny Donner dances, to push you on the swings. And maybe one day you'll get married and I'll be your ring bearer, bringing your wedding rings. Daughter dearest, daughter dearest, daughter dearest, I've waited for you my whole life long.
When I scratch myself from a monster, I hope you give that booby a kiss. And when I go to the crazy car lot, I hope we get matching tetanus shots. I would like that a lot. And also, I meant to say boo-boo.
She just learned how to speak English.
Oh no, my daughter's losing cohesion, even just after a couple of minutes. It was nice having a daughter while it lasted.
Please, I'm
So
still
it's back to the
learning how
drawing
to speak.
board.
You're the
Next time I'll
daddy
get
that
it for
I
sure.
need. I promise our relationship can last. I meant to say kiss my boo-boos, not kiss my boobs.
Daughter, you are getting worse and worse every second. You're dripping off the petri dish as we speak. I'm sorry, but you made me happy just for a moment. You're starting to leak.
I'm fading super fast. Guess I was always just trash. Couple of bacteria that you could never learn to love.
It's my fault, I used the wrong stuff. I didn't put in the right components. But for this second I could be a father, even for just a moment.
Okay, fine, kill me and start again. Maybe the next one won't have a speech impediment. Finally you can have what you wanted.
I can have a daughter who mix up boo-boos with boobs. That's cannot, I will not make that truth. It's not, you're not, no, you can't be what I wanted. Daughter dearest, daughter dearest, I'll remember you, I'll remember you. Daughter number 92.
Papa number 1.
We'll try.
It's sure
Again.
been fun, but now we're done. Goodbye, Papa number 1.
Goodbye, daughter dearest. Now where's the nearest trash can?
You've already found one right here. Goodbye, Papa dear.
Sleep tight, sweet dreams till we meet again.
Your maniacal laughter
Sleep
always
tight
here.
until we
Goodbye,
meet
Papa
again.
dear.
Until we
This trash
meet
will always be
again.
here.
I hope
And
you
your
sleep well. I
maniacal
hope you
I swear
rest,
I'll
daughter
always hear.
dearest,
I'll always
daughter
hear.
dearest,
Swear I'll
daughter
always hear.
dearest.
Swear I'll always hear. Eliza.
Pride's not the word I'm thinking of.
You should have told me. I won't be your legacy,
You're 6 feet in front of me.
but soon I'll be 6 feet deep in the grave.
6 feet in front of me.
Un, toi, toi.
I just think says.
Un, toi, toi.
How will I say no to this? How can I
Say no to this. Gotta say no to this.
my daughter dearest?
Oh no. So that's why it had to be off Broadway, I'm guessing. Yeah. Among other reasons. Yeah. Oh man.
Under toi, under toi, under toi. Oh my gosh. Well,
Do you know what I was doing?
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, sweat.
Said wheat enough. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, dang it.
Under toi.
Oh, you can count on me to get it wrong.
So in a beautiful way.
In a beautiful way.
Yeah, where's the Eliza scream?
We got it in there.
We got it in there. We did.
But the one child we'll never give up on is you, dear listener. We love you. We cradle you every day. As we birth a new musical and share it with the family, why they are all so precious to us. And it's precious to us every time you tune in with us here at our home, which we like to call Musical Monday.
de toi. Oh, de toi.